When you lose all hope and you don't know Jesus, there's nothing left. And so I welcomed the idea of killing myself. I remember when I was very young, every night I'd go to sleep listening to my mother and father arguing and yelling, and until one day that really got to me, and I got into the cupboard where my mother used to keep these bottles of alcohol, and I started to drink it and realized that that made me feel better. As I went into middle school, I started to do drugs and started to get into rock and roll bands to the point where I couldn't get by without being drunk or high. And I started dropping all my classes until they finally expelled me. I had an opportunity to join a rock and roll band that was established, and they were already on tour. And in that lifestyle, all of a sudden, I'm not purchasing drugs, I'm not purchasing alcohol, but people are giving it to me. The drug use was so heavy that I started to lose my mind, and I started to lose my voice. It got to the point where they needed to replace me. I started getting sicker and sicker, and I started going to the doctor. He said, basically, your organs are all shutting down. And he said, and honestly, to tell you the truth, there's no coming back from this. And he gave me less than a year to live. For the next few months, all I did was every night try to consume more and more than I knew that I could possibly take. And not being able to do it correctly, I thought, wow, I can't even kill myself right. And I remember waking up after a binge of drinking and doing drugs, and the TV was on. And I saw it was on a Christian television station, and I don't remember putting it on that, but I started to change the channel. And the channel changed, and all of a sudden the TV switches back all by itself to this channel. And then I got kind of angry, and I'm like, I clicked it again, and then it went back as fast as I clicked it. And the preacher said immediately as it went back to that channel, he pointed his finger at the TV screen, and he said, don't change that channel. He said, a doctor has told you that you're gonna die. You're addicted to drugs and alcohol. He said, but Jesus is gonna heal you. And so I just started to weep, and I just watch, and hours went by. And I remember I kept watching for 2 days. 2 days later, there was a knock at my front door. There's a woman standing there I hadn't seen in years. She said, God has told me to tell you 3 things, Mark. And that is, God says you're going to die. I still love you. Come back to me. And so in my own words, I started asking, Jesus, help me. Jesus, heal me, deliver me. And as I did that, I felt a warmth like I'd never felt before. And at that moment, in the twinkling of an eye, I was healed. My body was made whole. I was delivered from drugs and alcohol. And Jesus came into my life. That same doctor who told me I had less than a year to live was now telling me, it's like you have a new heart. And I looked at him and I said, that's because I do. Jesus never gave up on me. And he'll never give up on you.